Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I did a easy all drugstore product makeup tutorial. So basically all the products I used in this video were from the drugstore. It's just super easy and something to put yourself together. I have a similar video like this, I know, but I didn't use all drugstore products. So this is almost the same thing. Super easy, fast, quick. Everyone can do it. It's just basically foundation and eyebrows and mascara. Something really simple. And I use all drugstore products, so even better. Saves you some money. Anyway, if you want to learn how to do this look, then just keep watching.
Well, hello, bare face. Okay, so we're gonna go on with the Huge. I'm doing the NYX Angel Veil and Honey Do Me Up. We're gonna do the Honey Do Me Up first and then the Angel Veil. Make sure we're pressing into the skin, laying it down, priming the face. This stuff is amazing for its price. Okay, so we've got options. We got the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, which is very good. The Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation, which is also good. Pretty, like, really good coverage, actually. And then we have the Infallible line by L'Oreal. There's the Pro Glow, Total Cover, and Pro Matte. These are my babies. I love these. They're amazing. Full coverage, and you got 3 different types of foundation. But today we're gonna go with the OD L'Oreal True Match Foundation. Now this foundation is kind of a water-based foundation and it oxidizes as well. So when you pick out your color, make sure you're not going too dark because it'll oxidize and it'll get a little more darker. So we're going in with the Real Techniques buffing brush. We want to make sure we shake our foundation, mix it all up before applying to the face. Now as you see, I'm like pressing it onto the skin. This foundation is not too light, not too heavy, and it covers up what I need covered. And it's not heavy. So for me, it's like a perfect everyday foundation. Something easy, something fast to apply. And it's just perfect. This is my first drugstore foundation I ever purchased because of Jaclyn Hill. She made me do it. Okay, now going into concealer. We got Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin. And then we got the Maybelline Master Conceal, which is a little more on the liquidy side. It's on the more water-based side. And then we have the NYX HD Concealer. It's a good concealer for light coverage, but I like mine full coverage. And then, of course, the LA Girl Pro Conceal, which is very, very affordable. And it works just as amazing as, like, your practical concealer. But I'm going to go in with my favorite. I also use it on my clients. It is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Now, this concealer covers up and highlights, which is what I want to do. I know it's the daytime. I know it's supposed to be a simple, fast makeup look, but I just can't help it. Like, I have to highlight and I have to conceal. Like, full contour kind of thing, you know? Like, that's just the way we are sometimes. Okay, now let's keep in mind, you don't need to always use expensive or high-end products. Like, just because it's from the drugstore and it's like half the price of the high-end price, like, we can look just as good and we can snatch just as well with drugstore products. Anyway, going in with my favorite beauty sponge, the Precision Beauty blending sponge. I love this stuff. I used my beauty blender the other day and I didn't like it. So if you haven't got this sponge, you suck. No, I'm just kidding. Go get it. You gotta try it. It's amazing. And it's like $4, $5, something like that. $13 for 3 actually. Okay, so we're blending, pressing the concealer into the skin. Make sure it's blending in with the foundation. press, 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 dab, 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 under the eye, the forehead, bridge of the nose, cupid's bow, and the chin. You know, the usual. I turn my beauty sponge over to the booty part, the bigger part, because there's no product on that end. So it's just, it'll, for me, in my opinion, I feel like it blends faster and it won't spread the product everywhere. I want it to stay where I put it. Then we got the Airspun loose face powder. This stuff is pretty amazing, and it was my first time using this product and I loved it. The one thing I didn't like was the smell. Like, it was just too strong. It reminded me of my grandma's face powder that she used to use back in the day from the drugstore. It just reminds me of that smell. Not that I want to not be reminded of my grandmother, but it was just too strong and it stayed on my face for a while. But anyway, we're baking, we're setting the face, prepping the face for our face powder or our pressed powder. Okay, so we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin powder, face powder. This was also my first time using this product and I loved it. It, for some reason, made my skin look smooth. I loved it. I feel like I love it better than the Sephora one that I have. I don't know what it was. Maybe I was pressing it more into my skin, but I really loved how my face looked in person. Now, I know we got some texture going on. I still need to get that facial, but I loved how this covered up my skin. Go get it. I'm using the, what am I using? My MAC brush, the one I always use. Next, we're going to go into bronzer. I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And then we have the Milani Bake Bronzer. Now, this butter bronzer, wait, hold on. I'm using an e.l.f. I think it's a blush brush. I'm not sure what brush it is, but it's an e.l.f. brush. It's totally affordable. You can get it at Target. I believe I got it only for like $3, but it does its job, and it's good. Anyway, we're bronzing with the butter bronzer first, which smells so good. It smells so good. It smells like I'm taking a tan on the beach in Waikiki. So we're gonna bronze up first, and then I'm just gonna kind of flush over with the Milani bronzer over my cheeky area because there's like a little sparkles in it, but you can't really tell when I go over it. And then we're gonna do blush, of course, the Milani Luminoso Perfect blush. I'm using the Real Techniques blush brush, and it's a perfect shade. Something light, not too bright, not too dark, or any of that. And then I'm going to go in with my Morphe AC59, I believe it's called. I'm just going to take some of that butter bronzer and slightly snatch the nose. Like, I feel like I cannot leave the house unless I snatch just a little. Then I have the NYX Wax Shaper. Now, here's the Ardell medium brown eyebrow pencil, and I don't think I liked it at all. I don't know. It was really hard. I'm married to the definer, so this one, I did one eyebrow off camera, and then here I'm going to show you that I'm trying to do the Ardell one. First of all, I think it was a little too dark for my skin tone, but I try to make it work, you know? It just wasn't as creamy, and it didn't glide on as easy as a Anastasia definer. I just didn't like it, but I tried. I mean, maybe I could have done an NYX one, but I just had this Ardell one on hand from I don't know when. I think maybe like 6 months ago I bought it for like a emergency eyebrow thing at work, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the color. The brush wasn't working for me as well. The bristles were too hard. It wasn't blending out anything. So if you guys have any suggestions on what eyebrow pencil I could use, let me know. But I cheated. I went in with my Anastasia brow definer and I fixed it up because it was just not working for me. Even with the wax, normally the wax will catch on to the product and it'll like shape my eyebrows well, but it just was not working at all. And then I went in with the Milani brow gel and soft brown. I tried to fix it with that, shape it up a little bit, tidy up here and there, and it just didn't. So I went in with some kind of Morphe brush and I took some of the butter bronzer and I just like sloppy, you don't even have to do it perfect, you don't have to blend it as well. I went over my eyelid just to give it some color because I didn't want my eyes to look all flushed out because I highlighted and all that. So you want to add that to your eye. So you're kind of contouring your eye, bringing some color onto your eyelids. Then I'm going to tight line with the LA Girl gel pencil. This part is freaky. I have a hard time doing this. So I just did a little tight line so that way my eyes pop a little more. And then I went in with the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. I'm not sure what it's called exactly, but this is a dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. And it's amazing. The brush is perfect. It's just pretty much a dupe. So you better go get it because I seen that it ran out at Walmart. But check it out. I love this stuff, but I could never use this type of mascara brush on my lower lash line. So that's why I have to go in with a telescopic and brush out my bottom lashes. You want to do that very carefully though. You don't want to poke your eye. Go really close to your waterline, but just make sure you do it very carefully. And then my favorite part, we're using the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in, I'll say it in the description box what color this is, but I love this highlighter. It's more on the subtle side, so it's perfect for the daytime. You're highlighting in the areas that need to pop, but it's not too shiny for the daytime. You don't want to like, okay, well I do. I like to highlight a lot during the day, but this is perfect for a more subtle look. Just enough for people to like spark you out on the side. Then we're going to go in with the NYX lip pencil in nude. We're just going to line the lips. I like to line my lips and color in my lips because that's just the way I am. I think because I have a scar on my lip and I want an even color before applying lipstick or any liquid lipstick. Well, liquid lipstick is super pigmented, so most of the time I don't really use a lip pencil. Then we're gonna go in with the Milani lipstick in, I believe it's Naked, and it's a matte color. I don't like to use shimmery during the day. I like to use something soft, nudie, pinky brownish. I go more for the brownish side because I'm not that white, but I'm not too dark. And then we're gonna set with some Fix Plus, add a little dew, and that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Throw on that mascara, girl, and run your day. Own it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.